I have 432 times 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. Plus 1 is 19. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. So 2,592 is way too big because 2,480 is smaller than that. So I'm going to try another number. I'll show you right here. 432 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. So this number makes more sense because I can subtract and I can't go any lower than that. 2,160. 0 minus 0, 0. 8 minus 6 is 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. So I have 320. I can't really put anything else into that. So 320 is going to be my number that goes on top, and 432 is going to be my number that goes on the bottom. Okay, so I have my answer as 5 and 320 over 432. Okay, so the water is 5 and 320 over 432 inches cubed. And I'm looking at 320 and 432. I think I can simplify it a little bit more. So I can divide it by, I could probably divide both numbers by 4. Okay? I know that 4 can go into 320 80 times, and 4 can go into 432, let's see, 108 times. And even then, I can divide it even further. So with 80 and 108, I know I can divide both of those by 2. So 40 over 54. Ooh, and I can just keep going. I have 40 divided by 54. And I know I can divide both of these by 6. Or by 4, actually. No, by 2. 40 divided by 2 is going to give me 20. And 54 divided by 2 is going to give me 27. So it's going to be 20 over 27. So this number right here, I'm going to write 5 and 20 over 27 inches cubed as my final answer. Okay, that's a very long one. Yours that you're going to have on your test is going to be a lot more simpler than that. Problem 7. Juliet wants to know if the chicken broth in the beaker will fit into the rectangular food storage container. So this is the beaker, and this is the rectangular food storage container. Explain, meaning you have to write a sentence, how you would figure it out without pouring the contents in. If it fits, how much more broth could the storage container hold? If it will not fit, how much more broth will be left over? Remember, 1 centimeter squared 1 centimeter cubed is the same as 1 millimeter. So with that in mind, I'm going to solve the problem. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to find the volume of both storage containers. The first one I'm going to find is this one because I know that the volume for a rectangular prism can be figured out by using the formula. So I'm going to write volume is equal to length times width times height. The length is 22 the width is 9, and the height is 13 centimeters. Okay, now I'm going to multiply all of that together. I have 22 times 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 1 is 198. 198 times 13. 8 times 3 is 24. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 2 is 29. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Bring down my 0. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 1 is 1. Add everything together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 9 plus 8 is 17. 9 plus 5 plus 1 is 15. 1 plus 1 is 2. I get 2,574. So I'm going to write 2,574 centimeters cubed. So that's one of the volumes of the storage containers. Now I need to find the volume of the beaker, okay? So with the beaker, I have one measurement. I have 4 liters, and that's all I know. But I know that 1 liter is equal to how many centimeters? 1 liter is equal to 1,000 centimeters. So if I have 4 liters, that's going to give me 4,000 centimeters. Okay? So, obviously, the beaker is actually bigger than the rectangular prism. The size doesn't matter. It's what you measure right here is the accurate depiction, right? The picture doesn't show an accurate depiction, but your numbers do. So 4,000 centimeters cubed, but I'm not quite done yet. I know if I poured it in, it would work. However, what I need to also do is I need to figure out one second. I need to figure out, I need to subtract these numbers. So how much more is left over? So I'm subtracting 4,000 minus 2,574 centimeters. So I cannot subtract 0 minus 0, but 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. 9 minus 5 is equal to 4, and 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So I have 1,426 centimeters cubed more. Okay, so I found the volume for both containers and subtracted. The storage container can hold 1,426 centimeters cubed more. I don't have room to write more, so that's what I'm going to keep it as. So that is your review. Let me know if you have any questions on the review, and I can always go over it with you in depth, more than that, okay? Thank you guys. Take care.